we'll see. I was gonna play 2K later on today, but I got time today. But football coming back on with preseason at least. And so this is now the new sports on, except for MMA, boxing. But Anthony, I think Anthony Pettis fights tomorrow, bro. He better win this time. That Steve Ray fight, the first one was so just disappointing, bro. Like he got injured. That's the reason the rematch even happened in the first place. Because Steve Ray submitted him and he got injured from that. It wasn't a bad injury. It was just like dislocate his rib and everything. I forgot it was all good. I'm gonna see how loud my microphone is because I turn my volume all the way up. Cause I don't know what Twitch been doing, but that was my microphone volume like extremely low. So my turn to I should better hear myself. Go check on my phone quick on Twitch to make sure. Should be good though. Okay, it's good. It's good. Oh, let's put this in. Discord and everything. Discord from YouTube bio, of course. Like threes. Oh, I didn't even know I was walking into the wall right there. Okay. Come on. Dude. 2K. Dottie really has my entire hand, bro. Really, dude? That's fucking stupid, bro. Okay.
I got next right here.
Hope we actually get a win in this 2K video. Okay, so the next, so that's some 2K intel. So the next news we're gonna begin is the Jordan Challenge shit. So that's cool. Dude, no one people actually care about the KSI fight, bro. Who the hell even cares about YouTube boxing, bro? So one of those things step to the octagon, bro, and stop trying to fight MMA fighters, and I'll match up with Jake Jake Paul specifically. Man, I hope after I beat the Jordan Challenge, if I do beat the Jordan Challenge, that because I know that new 2Ks are definitely easier than old 2Ks because on old 2Ks and on Jordan Challenge shit, but when you put on Hall of Fame, bro, they'll be knocking down some crazy ass shots, bro. As game winners at that. That's when I think that's actually when the shot clock changes in the game. You better take up any type of shot and it'll go in. That's back when shot clock cheese was crazy, man. I mean, you better take any type of shot and hit the buzz and it'll go in all the time. But on George Charles, the AI, like, they've been seeing them cheating for the AI for times, but teams are playing like terrible. Yeah. Okay. How do no. Even if you don't get on the spot, you can still get on the spot, but like, if you don't, how tall is this dude's build, bro? Why do I look a little bit taller than that dude? Okay, right here. 6', 2K. Get your measurements right, bro. He's 6'8", bro. I should know look taller than that dude. Okay, come back now. Shit, we got a good lineup right here then. All of them above a 90, okay. Kind of off like that. That's cool. Let me make sure I can, if I have a mic, make sure I can hear them. defensive build, I'll say. Get some blocks, and also I can shoot in this build too, especially that shot meter. Oh no. Okay, so I can do against this.
Hey, pick up MP.
I was just saying open, bro. Way too clean. Oh, got you there. I wasn't gonna take that, but my hands are so bad in this build, man.
Hey, who got here?
No, I got you, bro. You can't handle the defense right there, obviously. What?
No, no, get
Oh
there.
no, that's on me though.
And one.
The defense. Oh, come on, man. Man, what the? Bro, come on, bro. They got the rebound back. Bro, we literally bound towards the block, though. Okay, not the best start. Not the best start. But we're going to be good. Start off a little bit weird right there. Just lock in, though.
Hey, yo, go ahead.
There you go. Let's go. The defense there. So obviously we're going defense, and some of the people can't even shoot. I'm gonna do early shot like a very early shot me wrong. Like how should they very early with shot meter, bro? You got that? There you go. Good shot. But very early with shot meter though. Like, come on now, man. What you got, bro? Oh. Oh man, that cringy ass emo, bro. Come on, bro. Pass fake there. I'll get you the screen if you need. Oh, I know I'm close to the corner. Close to the corner. Oh, I was wide open. He probably tried to pass that though. I can see. He missed the dunk. Block that. Yeah, get that out here, bro. That was a good hustle though. So of course, I used to get blue seasons right like a good hour long. Because actually, since these games actually last for. Oh no! Come on, man. I lag, bro. That's. Come on, man. You know what to do. Good shot. Ah. 2K kind of hope. Don't flop, bro. Don't go. Oh, I really got dunked on, bro. Shit, I'm a point guard, though. It's all good. It's okay to get dunked as a point guard, though, right? Right? Yeah, it's okay if you dunk as a point guard. My shit. Oh, I was wide open, bro. Come on, man. Bro, come on, bro. The reason I did the pump fake and pass to you because I was gonna cut out. I was gonna cut to the 3-point line. Oh, you got that. We want no dribblers. Please. Ah, full bar 2K. Come on, bro. They gave me a white there somehow. That's off. What? That one in, bro? I got that. Surprised they didn't block this since how slow the dunk was. Well, that's gonna be stopped at 2K23 though. Those dumb animations they be giving you. So that's cool. I like that 2K23. That's always the problem how this game. They'll sit there and force you to. That's all. Like, come on now, bro. Damn, 15-5, bro. Dude, I'm your dad, bro. Come on now, dude. I swept you, bro. Let's pass it to Big so he can cut, but it's all good. What? Wow, bro. Like, are you serious, bro? That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen 2K do to me like that, bro. Are you, bro? They give everyone else the invisible wall, but the second I walk in here, they gonna make you step out of bounds. I understand why you give up, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I understand why you would give up. So now that dumbass shit just happened. Trying to make you seem like a bad player or something, bro. Oh, bad screen. Man, come, let me set the screen, 2K. I just move this shit. There you go. Lay that up. Ah, I should. Okay. Got caught out by the foul. Okay. Dude, what the fuck, bro? You can't shoot that. Don't even try it, man. Don't even try it. You took that, bro. Come on, man. We all playing like I think the only person that's playing good is the point guard, bro. That's at 8% cover. There was 2 people on him, bro. Yeah, there you go. Shoot that! Come on. Oh my goodness. He airball. Dude, I made that good pass for no reason. Bro. Bro, let me get a steal. Dude, what the fuck, bro? That's something that I set him up that good from the airball, bro. Oh my fucking god, bro. Sure, I think Amiri just had a bad game, I hope. Like, I know overalls in video games really don't matter like that. But in 2K, overalls do matter. Like, each time you spit that long grind that Bill couldn't even make a shot, bro. When he was wide open, I hope he was lagging. I really hope he was lagging, bro. So I still made something. I still was slightly late to the shot when I was wide open. I did very late the shot. No wonder he didn't shoot that shot at first. I was like, come on, shoot it, bro. Set you up perfectly. Airball. Oh, man. I can once 23 comes out, but I'm be playing Joy Challenges all day. Watch. Hope it comes out on Friday, but I hope it comes out on Friday, so when I get back from school that day. Like, it's pre-install 2K. Probably early, like, I'll probably pre-install the game. Probably just wait for it. And then that entire week, I'm playing Joy Challenges. I probably might not be playing on Saturday though. Because of UFC and everything. If UFC comes on the week, because sometimes UFC will be coming on every Saturday. But I like this UFC event this Saturday. Jamal Hill versus Thiago Santos. I like that one. Might as well play a rec game. Oh fuck. Let's go to the rec. Yo, I knew this was gonna be last time on this. This was like 13 minutes right here. That's good. Stream's already 13 minutes. My UC was on glasses on UC3, man. These my UC3 for the size because so like they're so short because I really like getting over fights on wild UC3, man. And the main reason why is because of haptic feedback players. That's the main reason. If it weren't for those, I'd probably play that game all day, man. It's crazy people just take advantage of everything in that game. It's just like best to win. I thought the first that I played, like the I played earlier, had haptic feedback on, but then I realized it was a block body kick, so that did well for me. But I think if UFC 4, he probably won that fight for sure, bro. He would for sure won that fight. Uppercut spamming, I would be, man, that would work. Someone sounds UFC 4, bro. Uppercut spamming would be big thing working in that game. I was gonna slip in uppercuts as well. I saw him, but I wasn't trying to slip them. But eventually, I ended up getting him back. Oh, that's a good team right here. Oh, he has just 8 rebounds? Oh, shit. Oh, he left. But after 8 rebounds, that's cool. But man, I can't. Man, 2K23 gonna be a good game. I'm telling you, man. If VC transfer, I hope that VC transfers over to 2E3, man, because I'm gonna have a lot of VC for my bid. I already got like nearly 50k VC, man. All I gotta do is keep playing this career mode against. I probably gonna have 100k in the end. But of course, I'm not buying a VC, man. Come on now, bro. That's why I honestly hope the VC prices go down because it seems like they care more about this 2K gameplay than. Of course, they're gonna care more about money this time, but it's showing that they care more about the gameplay this time around. Because you can literally say this is literally 2K21 with great contestants, barely. Because contestants in this game is kind of trash too. I remember one time, Vlad Wavy had made like a game winning through with Ben Simmons. Like Ben Simmons, bro, come on, man. Man, I can't wait to talk about people actually watching my streams, but I can't wait. I'm checking my viewers list right now. I'm seeing all bots, bro. It's all good. I'm gonna be there soon. So we'll keep on grinding. It's gonna end well for you. Shit, live streamers now don't get much views now. And I'll be in there streaming before now. Oh shit, Chris Barnett's live right now. No, Chris Barnett's for real live right now. No, the UFC fighter, Chris Barnett, man, that's crazy. When he fighting again? I'm already fighting, so I don't know who he's fighting. I think he's fighting against I forgot. I know someone that's kind of. Oh, I think it's Jared Van Der. He's fighting against Jared Van Der. I forgot what UFC finished. I think it's probably like in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that. But I was gonna see Chris Barnett fight. Win, lose, or draw, man. So let's just see him do fight. I think his last fight ended terribly though, man. The other dude should look at him. He honestly have been DQ'd in that fight, man. He should have been DQ'd. Elbow straight to the back of the head. Come on now, bro. Or give me a no contest. He just spun around. The hell. Also, most people when we're doing the emails, they just do that shit just look calm. Like, oh, come on now, bro. I think putting fully black tattoos on stuff will make it look better. Bro, he didn't catch the ball, bro. Come on now, man. Oh shit. Man, dude, come on, man. That's off though. Oh, what the heck, bro? What's happening right now? This should be blocked. That slow ass dunk, bro. Could have been a block right there. Well, I'm actually happy they add a thing so we can do scoop layups. And cringing is not dead though. That's all. We got a new build system now too, man. So it's looking good for current gen and next gen too. People are trying to always have to make fun of current gen players. So, they roll this and that way. But come on, man. People care more about their films than they do a next gen console though. So, well, if I can't afford it, like. I mean, some of this one dude on Twitter said, I'm staying on current gen, and then he got completely bashed, bro. Why the hell another dude for playing what he wants to play, bro? That makes no sense to me, man. I wouldn't mind a lot of people playing current gen. I just hope that the communities come together and it could be crossplay on all consoles, like crossplay. Like next gen people, because I like, of course, next gen might be a better gaming for us. It's the end of the handles is terrible, man. Next gen, of course, would be a great game. That's why I hope like there's an option on next gen where we can just go to our cruise shit and play with us, where PlayStation players and Xbox players can be at. I didn't even see what the. Who got the steal right there? I'll be wanting that, bro. Bro, hell no, bro. That's gonna be one, bro. I'm looking at that again. Who got the steal right there? Oh, I wasn't even looking, bro. Pretend I'm lagging. Okay. I'm lagging, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't even looking at the screen, but I didn't even know I had the ball. Be good, though. Yeah, I was lagging, yeah. I'm gonna pretend I was lagging. I didn't even know I didn't even know they even gave me the ball, bro. Why should I get the ball to the point guard? I'm not playing. I was a point guard, right? Oh, that match point guard, yeah. You on point guard. That's on me then. I wasn't looking at the screen. Okay, so I have a C minus team grade. C minus, I think. Yeah, C minus. Okay. So get that back up a little bit. There's still time to get back to this game. I was just lagging a little bit. I was actually lagging though. For real. Okay, that was a white. I say kind of boring, but I don't feel like playing this right now, man. If I want to pass the home, I'm a little laggy right now. That was on me though. I apologize for that one. Did you still a Jordan dunk, bro? Or just I apologize for that one. Because it didn't let Nubbs get the rebound right there. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, good shot there. Let's flip Steals, man. So that's C minus. Got a new follower, I see. Some people don't, some of the people don't really know, man. Getting a follower and small shooter getting a follower means a lot to them, man. For sure. Who's actually watching this video? Oh. What? Dude, there ain't no fucking way I passed it to him, bro. I'm finna quit, bro. I didn't even pass to him, bro. Yeah, that's time to get off right there, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's sign right there. I didn't even pass him. I passed the dude in the other corner, 2K. Are you serious? I don't care if they call me trash, bro. They might as well start calling me trash. Cause, dude, there ain't no way I had 3 turnovers in one game, bro. Like, how do I have to think about this now, man? They gave me 3 turnovers. Why was he, bro? Oh my god, bro. For now, man, I'm done. Good place to play now online, I guess. Player control. Cause, bro, this is what I always pass with icons on. Cause they always try to make me pass to dumb people. Like they always try to make me do just stupid passing animations. Like I try to pass to like next teammate in the corner. Next thing you know, it's turnover. Yeah, that's why I be passing icons on. I don't understand on Xbox why they're so chat like on the like why the chat is showing Xbox on Twitch, man. Well, I'm trying to get point guard. We'll keep on spamming 8. Come on, get point guard. Thank you, let's go. I'm point guard, what do you got here? Westbrook. Would that be considered troll if I pick Westbrook? Would it though? I'm just why go on Westbrook, bro? Pick somebody else, man. Oh, you got Yao Ming, that's good. That's only 88 overall though. That's actually cool. Pick Shaq. I'll probably pick Shaq because he has a higher overall. He can be able to bully people in paper for it. But Yao Ming, I'm gonna use that dude for just height. But Shaq because he's a higher overall. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not getting caught up by this. I didn't know Westbrook was even an option on the point guards section, bro. I didn't even know he was an option. You gonna pick me? Yao Ming or Shaq? I'm sick of Westbrook just a troll, but I'm not gonna lie. But I can just tell him his jump shot pretty well though. And Westbrook has good defense too. It's okay. Are y'all for real, bro? Curry has better perimeter defense than Westbrook, though. That's kind of crazy still. But okay. This dude's name is literally Paul George. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. The only thing I can't do is shoot threes. And Westbrook is, man, I hope he's at least 80 overall. 2K23. A 78 was kind of disrespectful, bro. But two guys had a few years where they had to give out bad ratings. I mean, one time Derek was 75. Wow, this Daniel Tice, bro, you missed that? I think 2K kind of holding right there. Hell no. Oh, you should have took that up, bro. They gonna start leaving me wide open though. Oh man. Oh my goodness, bro. I'm about to say I'm supposed to play defensive still, man. I should have been steal. His stamina is so bad too, man. Yeah. You might as well leave me wide open, bro. Dude, what is this dude doing? Yeah. I think it's a whopper through it, Curry. We'll see a little bit laggy, man.
Home team foul. LeBron James. First personal foul. First team foul.
One thing I'll never do in this game, I'll never try and whip up percentage, bro. Man, a disrespect to Westbrook, bro. Oh, good. Oh man. Disrespect, bro. They don't want to pass the ball to me anymore. Bro, come on. That was like. Oh.
Yao Ming.
I'm supposed to start shooting BDs in. I want to pull from mid range. I'm start doing that. Shit, okay, you gotta guard KD well, bro. I'm trying to help you on defense. That's good. Make a flop, bro, after one shot. Oh, I meant to pass to Zion. Look. There you go. No. What the hell are you doing? I'm sorry. Okay, midi. Mix it up. Okay.
Zion Williamson.
So showing those midis now. That's Westbrook, man. That 3-point, man, that shit was fast, bro. Almost didn't catch that.
3-second violation.
What do you
Team ball.
That's all. Good defense. You get triple double, bro. You know, that's something that what's it we're doing. Okay, midi now. Oh, that's passed out that one, bro. I couldn't shoot that one. Jesus Christ, bro.
Home team foul.
Bro, this dude Westbrook cannot shoot, man.
First personal foul.
Oh man, just without shot me, it's hard to tell. I'm done shooting threes, bro. I shot all threes. I meant to pull up on that one though. I left KD wide open.
Assist by Steph.
They just still passing the ball to me. They understand though. It's hard to shoot Westbrook. I'm just being a playmaker mainly, bro, because I cannot shoot with this dude anymore. I thought I knew he was jumping for a second, but I don't know anymore. Spin move.
Paul George.
I'm gonna keep on taking him though, man. Oh, what? He green that too, bro. I'm keep on shooting him though, man. Ain't no wrong, keep on shooting him, right? Yeah, you missed out with y'all, man. You got 40%. That's crazy. No, Richie Wonders is good boy. This dude's name is literally Paul George, though. Paul George, at least. Oh, man. That's two, though. I got you, LeBron. Shit, I know Westbrook can't really do that. I'll probably be able to pass the ball a little bit. The screen.
Yao Ming.
Man, all our points are in the paint right now. That's crazy. Good steal though. The layup. There you go.
Zion Williamson.
Oh, he needs the assist for Westbrook, man.
Russell
Some
Westbrook.
rebounds. Of course, I can't score, please. That jumper is not trash.
Away team foul.
I think it's like what's a real jumper, bro.
First
It's don't get the
personal
animations
foul.
right for jump shots in this
First
game.
team foul.
Wow. Like,
Durant, 3-ball.
who's the big KD wide open? If I was gonna pull for that one, no, bro. I would never do that in my life, bro. Good dunk. Man, come on. Paul George, you could have dunked that. He's 16, bro. I think Paul George is really 16.
Kevin Durant for 3.
Paul George left. If he even went
Team
for 3.
foul. Daniel Tice. Second personal foul. Third
Daniel
team
Tyson.
foul.
Oh, Daniel Tyson's just there. Of course, you got the Yao Ming player. Okay, bro. There you go.
Yao Ming.
Thanks. I take over now. Why'd you flop? If you're trying to do this, Zion, you think Curry gonna push you over? Wow.
Stephen Curry for 3.
Oh, I should hit that. Okay. Westbrook with it. Finally hitting 3. That's crazy. Westbrook finally hitting a 3. Wow. Come on, bro.
Away team.
Anyway, dude. Quick. No, he really quick, bro.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
Wait, that's the y'all me play quick. Yeah. He can stay out here. He doing good. Must not making jumps out to Westbrook. Okay. No good point got subbed in.
Home team foul. Kevin Durant. First personal foul. First team foul.
Okay. What the hell is that? Please. Thank
Yao
you.
Ming. Assist goes to Russell
Russell
Westbrook.
Westbrook. Okay. We're gonna do now. Our Curry. X-Men Blues. Okay. We going off a little bit too much, man. No. Not jumping, bro. We shouldn't be double this dude Curry, bro. That's all. Good defense there. You can't get that. Okay, I have to say. How could you not get the rebound with Daniel Tice, bro? Jesus Christ, bro. Like, Westbrook is so, like, his jumper is so bad, bro. 3 for 7 with Curry, though. Just shoot it, bro. I'm gonna take it up. I can shoot mid-range, still. There you go, good dunk.
King James with
We're
the
still
dunk.
winning, though, so we good.
The assist from Yao.
For now. See, look. No defense, y'all.
Durant, 3-ball.
Damn, okay. Some people just gave up. One Paul George just gave up. Good layup, though.
LeBron James.
Oh man. Okay, what you gonna do, Curry? I may be showing 1 for 4 right now, but I'm still using Westbrook. That's all. Good defense though. I can dunk though, right? I can dunk over Curry now. What's we can dunk over? Come on now. Dude, he's got stopped by Curry. No way. I actually had a block with Curry on Giannis one time. Which is actually crazy, man. I'm gonna go jump right there. I only jump when someone's shooting a shot.
Violation. Away team ball.
Come on, Yao! I threw it to Yao! What the hell, bro? I thought to Yao, bro. Oh, yep. Gotta start passing icons again, bro. I gotta start passing icons again. I thought to Yao Ming, bro. Yao Ming. Where you at, bro? Dude, you shot up the Zion, bro. What the hell was that, dude? Curry's an AI now, so we good on the guard him now. What you gonna do, Curry? Oh! Oh man, what at that steal? I'll just miss that easy ass shot, bro.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Oh man, he was too deep. Pause? I don't know. Yeah, pause. That sound right.
Goaltending call. Away team.
This is 2K. Oh, look at Westbrook got in the Rocket shirts. Okay. I don't think any goes to the Rockets still. Rockets got a good team. But I don't know how good Jabari gonna be though. How good Jabari Smith gonna be there? I just thought Jabari was only going on the Magic, that's all. Like crazy. But then he ended up, going to the Rockets, of course. I thought Paul was going to the Rockets. So. We could dunk that still. He should have dunked that.
Romeo Langford. First personal foul.
Oh man, you could shoot those dudes. Brian was 30 that season. Brian is Celtics jersey and match, bro. That would be a super team right there, bro. That would ever happen, bro. Come on. Team LeBron on for years, bro. Hell no. They with Tice, bro. Hell no. Hell no. Trash it.
Zion Williamson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Man, come on now. Crazy we finna pull for that one. Probably made that though. Shot that.
Out of bounds.
Playing against AIs, bro. Come on, man. Look at this, bro. I'm playing against all AIs. Like, really, dude?
LeBron James.
Dude, can these two people just quit, bro?
Second team foul. At the line for the home team, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
Man. They're gonna favorite the next one, though. Good dunk. I knew he's gonna dunk. I mean, he's Paul George. Man. Here's Paul George is different, bro. I saw when he did that. What was that? That 360 dunk, man. Man, that dunk was so good. I couldn't even explain it, bro. Like you'll never see no player doing a dunk anytime soon, bro. Yeah, LeBron, you get in his face. Yeah, LeBron. Curry wide open. I'm gonna Curry wide open. They still ain't pass the ball to him. Disrespect, bro. Hell no. We're playing AIs and shit, bro. It should dunk. There you go. Cheerleader. Wow, there go Westbrook being the cheerleader for the team. Not getting no points on the field, on the board. I probably got like a few dunks in with Westbrook.
Assisted by KD.
What I'm about to do. Wow, what the fuck, bro? Dude, ain't no, bro. This is literally. The things you can't get mad at me, bro. I'm playing like Westbrook was in real life, man. I'm actually playing like him. No, but I'm actually playing like Westbrook now. Look at this. Got the turnovers, of course. Got the assists. Got the bad shooting percentage, and got the points on the board. See, that's Westbrook right there. I'm literally playing like Westbrook, bro. You can't deny that. Oh man, that's on me. I didn't even know he was passing to me right there. I was cut for a reason. Wow. This nigga Bobo still playing, bro. Got 2 players on the team, bro. Stop playing. Dude, stop trying to dribble with Zion, bro. Oh, come on now, dude. The disrespect to this LeBron player is crazy. Dude, you can't cut? There you go. Good dunk. They're trying to dribble with Zion. I'm trying to shoot jumpers with Zion too. Well, if they ever text me saying I'm trash, I'm saying I'm playing like Westbrook as best I can. And that's how bad he was playing this season. Damn, what the hell you think you are, bro? Go ahead and block that. Oh, that's out there. Okay. Hey, hell no. Come on now. Ty's supposed to hit that 3?
Home team foul. Daniel Tice. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to ignore me, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm literally playing like Westbrook, bro. Damn. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. I'm very late, bro.
Zion Williamson. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Do it. Okay.
Assist by Steph.
Come on, man, I got this, bro. Tell me, let me make this real quick. Good dunk, Yao Ming. Okay, I'm done. Trying to do this. I say making it. Oh, man. Why did KD wide open? Oh, thank God I got fouled, bro. I got bailed out right there.
1st personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Damn.
At the line for the away team.
He's making free throw. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. It looks like a free throw, Westbrook. Please, man. Jump ball. Man, like, I don't like calling Westbrook. Come on, bro. I'm saying it's because I'm playing the game with this dude and he's playing like trash. So yeah, any other player would make these free throws. I could have picked Curry, honestly. I could have picked Curry, but you know, why not? Like Westbrook would say, why not? Layup. Wow. Okay. 5 for 10. That's not bad. No. Come on, pass it to Westbrook. Westbrook on the court right now. Ain't getting no stuff off. Man, this only this dude wide open, bro. It's like, wow, bro. It's only Westbrook wide open, bro. A layup back. Yeah, a layup. 73%. That's good. We can carry by AI right now. jump from that, bro? Defense there. Yao Ming with the rebound. There's a 3-point line. On fake. Cut. Oh, he was like, I thought it was a dunk right
Away
there.
team foul. Zion Williamson.
What, personal foul? What are you doing,
Fourth
bro?
personal foul. Second team foul.
Been fouled the entire time, I guess. I didn't even see him foul. That's the first I'm saying who fouled. That's some good things. That's all. Wow.
Paul George, 3 points.
Early though. Got former teammates here. Yeah, these people are all teammates of LeBron, Westbrook, except for Zion. Shoot that. Very late. Even I was shooting that bad Westbrook. I shot very early.
Stephen Curry for 3.
Okay. There you go.
LeBron James.
That's what all you gotta do is just room run, bro. All of our points are in the paint right now, I think. Except that one.
3 for Kevin Durant.
This is AI glitching, bro. He's AI glitching. I know y'all saw that. He did step back right there. And AI in this game cannot block the step back. Oh my god, what are you doing, PG? And you gonna flop. Get up and guard your person, bro.
Kevin Durant for 3.
I blame Paul George, bro. I know I'm shooting 1 for 5, but I'm not shooting that bad, bro. LeBron cut, bro. There you go.
LeBron James. From Russell Westbrook.
I'm giving myself assists. I can't shoot. Of course, they're not gonna pass the ball because I'm Westbrook. Wow, bro. Block that, bro.
From Durantula.
Durantula? What the hell? Down by 3, okay. Might be a fun game this time.
Come on, fans. It's the 4th quarter. Get out of your seat and let's hear it.
Hell no. Like, what's this dude doing, bro? Made one earlier, but now you gotta ask for guard him, so you're not making that. Good layup, Yao.
Yao Ming.
Go down, Yao Ming, bro. You have to.
LeBron James.
Like, bro, it's really a 2v4 right now, bro. They're playing with AIs. No. Man, Yao with the rebounds. Clutch. Pass it to Zion. There you go. Good lay, Zion.
Zion Williamson.
Oh, Curry. Okay. Tice. Oh, wow.
Daniel Tice.
Okay. Come on, you got that, bro. Good dog.
King James with the rebound. From Russell Westbrook.
They saying King James. Why can't I just say the Brody? You know, they saying nicknames out here now. They're saying Durantula. Why can't I say the Brody? No, don't even try. Paul George to the paint, bro. Dang, bro. They pass it to Zion. Jesus, bro. I just time to jump a little late. I don't care. I maybe shoot 1 for 6, but guess what? I still got 4 assists. There you go. Good block, Zion.
Old team foul.
Good block.
Kevin Durant. Second personal foul. First team foul.
There you go. You got that, Zion. Wow. Come on, bro. They ain't gonna stop Zion, bro. This Zion would dunk on that dude's head in real life, bro. Hell no. You getting too confident now. Y'all with these rebounds, though. You're on Curry, bro. There you go.
Zion Williamson.
Like that. He's gonna get my assist, though. That's what matters most. And KD is cold. Wow.
Stephen Curry.
Jesus, bro. Is this dude even human, bro? He's not. It's a computer, but there you go. Pass it out. Up by 3, 2 minutes remaining. KD got 26 points. Y'all got. Oh, okay. Good rebound. Let's go. Getting our boards, man. Man, I would not take that up, bro. Over Kurt, you got. Oh. No. Okay. There you go. Good pass to Yao. There we go, Yao. I see you.
Yao Ming.
Good pass to Yao. The pump fake, and it's an AI playing as Yao, bro. Like, it's actually crazy. He's doing better than the last dude was for Yao.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
No. He's choking, bro. They're choking now. No, come on, man. We need that, bro. That's all. Wow, okay. Jesus Christ, bro. How the hell did you get that turnover, bro? Bro, please do something, Matt. I think I played with Matt before. I think I had. Bro, why are the defense all good now? Dude, what the fuck, bro? Come on, man. What's our ball? Okay. How much time left? Okay, win it. Okay. I'm using Westbrook. What you expect, bro? I can't say this dude jumper. I'll have more points, bro. You trying to tell Westbrook jumper online. They call him Westbrook for a reason, bro. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, there we go. Stop. Up by 2 now. Under a minute. Okay. Do not pass the ball to me, bro. I'm using Westbrook, bro. Good luck. Curry not jumping out, huh? Okay. 45. Gotta score in this possession. There we go. LeBron. That's why he's the GOAT, man. I wasn't even able to reach half the time. I'm too focused on this game right now, man. The rest we sit there and say. He really sit there and say. He really said, I think no more points. Bro, I'm using Westbrook. I can't do nothing with this dude. Sorry. Y'all gotta start fouling me soon.
Third personal foul.
28.5, 17.5, wait, see. Look at this wasted shot clock here, bro. A waste of time here. You shot that? Bro, you shot that? He really shot that, bro. He really shot that with, bro. You almost tell me on the clock left? Yeah! Oh my god! Oh my god! Bro! LeBron, bro! Oh my god! Wow! That is crazy, man. I shot 1 for 6 with Westbrook, but I had 5 assists though. It don't matter. You can't expect me to shoot good, but I'm using Westbrook, bro. Come on, man. I only made like 130. Yeah. It's me because I kept passing the ball to me when I was at the 3-point line. But come on, I'm using Westbrook, bro. What you expect? But man, I got carried by AI. That's crazy. Don't mind the record though. It's got a rare achievement. Win 10 play now online games. That's a rare achievement. That's considered a rare achievement to win 10 games. That's crazy, man. That actually is crazy. Dude, I'm using Westbrook, bro. He's a 78 overall. What you expect? I was getting my assist though. That's what matters most. Still proves I'm a better playmaker than you. I still won too. I was playing good defense on Curry at the end. might end around here. 55 minutes. It's not bad. I might end around here. I was going to end off too. Yeah, I'm gonna end right around here. Okay.